Two.
Maybe the best senior guard in the league, and maybe the best freshman guard in the league. Buckle up. There's going to be some scoring here this afternoon.
Loyola just 1-12 on the road this year, but its other victory came a short drive from here at Lehigh. That was in double overtime in late January. In the post, turning around, falling away. Cam Gregory drains.
Like that look. Go right into Gregory, really good around the basket. Get something around the hoop to start the game.
Dennis Alaco, George McDaniels, Jason Rabinowitz are officials. Petrie, baseline J off. Gregory rips the board.
Boy, you can tell he's going to score a lot of points in this league. Great size for a guard.
Hesitation dribble, the blow-by Hart off the iron. Kyle Stout snares it.
Some nice-looking young players here for Lafayette. Coach O'Hanlon, veteran coach here for the Leopards.
Jalise travels
against this team.
A turnover's a problem for the Leopards. -3 in turnover margin, by far worst in the league.
Especially at home. Got to take care of the basketball. Get a good shot every possession.
Walker gets the touch. The flick. Shot clock to single digits. Norton attacking Klanowski. Tumbles, coughs it up.
Frustrated there with the start. Both of these teams have the ability to win some games, and they string them together at the right time. Going to be dangerous come Patriot League playoff time.
Lafayette showed that 2015, had a 500 league record, but won the tournament. Klanowski, he can shoot.
Well, you mentioned it in the open. He's added that to his game. He was a guy that used to leave alone in that area before. Now he's really stepped his game away to the three-point line, and you see the three-quarter court pressure back to some zone.
Loyola. Probing dribble. Hart recognizes. Walker. Flip to Gregory. The leave and screen champion, the extra toss. Gregory trying to post. They feed him. The drop step over a double. He's feeling it.
Coming back to his left hand. Tough defense there. And Lafayette started that zone, but went back to man-to-man. Got a guard in the post. Much better.
Klanowski. A lot of perimeter passing. Petrie off the iron. Greyhounds on the push. Walker trying to wrap it around. Walker off the fake and the jab step. Falling away. Creative score.
43 in their last outing, and he's crafty, isn't he? Doesn't jump the highest, not the tallest, but boy, he's added that little mid-range attack to his game.
Closing in on 1,600 career points. Klanowski in rhythm. Nice extra look and the layup for Stout.
Unselfish team, Lafayette. They'll share the basketball. Again, looking to try to get a trap here, and that's exactly where they want it.
Pawing hands by the Leopards. Gregory matched up with Klanowski. Sets the screen, dives, gets fed. Dribbles out of the double, extra pass. To the rim. And Klanowski wins it.
Tough, isn't he? Always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Terrific rebounder for Fran O'Hanlon.
He wants to mend humanity as a doctor when his playing days are done, but he'll hurt you out there on the floor. What a pick.
So many great storylines. There's another storyline. His ability to shoot the three now makes this team really dangerous. They crushed Army last week, playing so well when they shoot the ball.
On Wednesday, that was their biggest win over a Division I foe in 2.5 years. But Walker, you cannot give him a whisper of space.
And if you're going to go to a three-quarter court trap and look to trap over half court, you have to know where Andre Walker is. He's too good a scorer. I mentioned it before, 43 in their last outing.
Second most in Patriot League history. Klanowski trying to post. They can't clean feed him. Petrie thought about that deep look. He can create off the bounce. To the rim as it ripped free. 7 to shoot. Another strip of Klanowski. End line out of.
I like him a little extra too because he's a Long Island kid.
Out of Christ the King High School. Traditional New York powerhouse with only 5 to shoot on entry. Not the greatest look for the Leopards. Walker and Klanowski, we expected a scoring duel. They share the game lead with 5 apiece.
This is the first time we've seen Loyola live this year, CBS Sports Network. I'll tell you what, their quickness and speed really impressively. They can really get up and down the court.
Walker, a little off message with his teammates there. Petrie flashes. A lot of perimeter passing in this motion offense. And a slash to the rim as Stafford lays it home.
Stafford crafty, lanky.
More of a pass first point, who is capable of scoring. Andrew Kostecka getting his first minutes. He's number 10, shaping up for the ball on the far wing. Walker, the 201st made triple of his storied career.
And again, that's a mistake by Lafayette. You got to make him put the ball in the deck. You can't stand there and watch him shoot it.
Leopards drive closer. Jalise converts.
Jalise, nice offense there, but on the other end, got to know where Walker is all the time.
Screen, he gets a switch. Isaiah Hart, talented freshman. Stafford trying to go over top of those screens. Help knocks it free. Walker, a heat check, and Jalise has it. He gets fouled. He gets a blow for Lafayette. Kyle Stout out as well. Justin Jaworski, his first minutes of the game. And Miles Cherry, number 54, who flashes to the ball.
I would put him in that category.
310 career victories. Aggressive overplay. Cherry, the big, gets the strip of Hart. Stafford kicks. Jalise wants it. With Gregory on the bench, he muscles in, snaps it out. Beautiful passing display. But who can trigger? Clean steal. What a rejection, and the Phantoms had him miss action last time out. That was Wednesday, the wire-to-wire win over American.
And maybe he can give them a little lift off the bench.
That was ignited by what he does. He leads the league in steals, top 20 in the country.
Yeah, I like his energy, effort. He's good on both ends of the court for Loyola.
Klanuski screens and rolls, has a size mismatch. Probing dribble, Petrie. Off the iron, Cherry has it slapped away. Isaiah Hart returns the favor.
Another good-looking freshman. Great speed for this Loyola Greyhound team.
Snap three, Brent Holcomb.
And that's tough to defend. The drive and trailer three in transition, very tough to guard.
Cherry given the ISO. Off iron. Kevon Scott with a rebound, getting some time. Both teams diving deeper into the rotations. Holcomb again, feeling it. Off target, one-handed rebound in heavy traffic. Kostecka lays it home.
Just like I mentioned, Kostecka can give them energy off the bench. Been out with a little bit of sickness, but you see he's giving them another gear here early.
Cherry in the post. Showing off those post moves, banks it home.
Like that look there. He's strong and really good around the basket. Takes his time, comes back to his strong right hand. Nice finish.
Hart zips closer over the 6'5" Stafford.
Lafayette having trouble containing the dribble right now. Got to contain that quickness of Loyola.
8th in scoring defense in the league are the Greyhounds. Loyola going against a Leopard team that's normally defending well. Petrie pure on the shot.
Terrific shooter from Midlothian, Virginia. He is going to be a star in this league. Watch him closely this afternoon.
There is a line change ready for Loyola. 4 subs lying in wait, 2 for the Leopards. Kostecka hit en route.
The basketball.
Nice shielding dribble by Petrie, who dives to the rim. Klanuski can't handle Gregory's got it. His first minutes in a while. He picked up a foul in the early stage. Walker attacks. Gregory follows. He's got 6.
Offensive rebounding for Loyola been very good. Getting extra opportunities on the road. That's a key to winning.
Petrie, who was off the bench against all Division I non-conference competition. He's only started in league play, and he has flourished. What a threaded pass. Klanuski with little angle gets the front rotation.
They will play a lot of guys. They have shown the ability to score a lot of points too, and part of that is their bench.
Loyola goes middle to beat the pressure. Zone for the Leopards, but only 20 on the shot clock.
Change in defense.
Rhythm three. Chuck Champion.
Nice pass there. Little ball screen on the top of the zone. Make that defense work.
That might be my favorite name in the league, by the way. Petrie from deep. A little hitch in the shot, but it's true.
Does have a little bit of a hitch, kind of a funny looking release at first, but boy, he can score.
7 combined made triples. Champion D. Petrie the board.
That's the thing I like about Petrie too. He's got really good size, big guard, going to be a dynamic scorer in this league.
Weaving down the lane, the kick. Jaworski forced the shovel against the grain of the lane. Walker the pick and the run. Champion falling away. Out of bounds.
Young man, don't turn it over.
And what a great look there. You saw Walker. He's matched up with Petrie. What a one-on-one battle this can be. Petrie fed on a switch. He's got a new man crossing over. Klanowski, major size mismatch against Luke Johnson. Lost the ball.
Hard-nosed player. Lafayette continues to change defenses here. This time a little token 2-2-1. They like to drop back into 2-3, or sometimes they'll drop back to man and go back to that 2-3 zone.
The high post. Holcomb. Opposite. Walker against Petrie. Senior against freshman, and he sails it out of bounds. No. Stafford kicks. Jalise off the iron. Klanowski wins it off the fake.
Like that gather there. Get your feet underneath you. Shot fake and finish around the rim. That's a veteran play in the league.
And it feels like that hectic up and down style has slowed some. The hook. Off the iron for Holcomb. Petrie, who hasn't had as many touches.
And Lafayette continues to throw these different looks defensively. 2-2-1, looking for little traps. They like to trap right over the half court, then they'll drop back into their zone. We just drew it up in a diagram. Loyola does like to ball screen against the zone. They like to look inside out.
No Klanowski for Lafayette. No Gregory for Loyola. The latter with 2 fouls. Klanowski getting a blow. 7 to shoot. Hart. 3 to shoot. Holcomb can't handle. Lafayette's got it. No shot clock violation. Stafford leaves ugly for Jaworski. Screaming for it opposite Stout. Nice soaring rebound. Jarrett controls. Stafford dealt with well. Looks to Cherry. Caught out of a double, puts it on the deck. Scott's got it. Walker getting rest for the Greyhounds, so with second unit out there, who can emerge?
And I like that look on defense for Lafayette with Walker out of the game, going to that 2-3 zone. Bothered Loyola when they don't have their best shooter in the game.
Hop into the high post for Hart. Extra give. Holcomb out of the corner. Rainbow miss. Friendly fire, but Lafayette wins it.
Nice offense, too, and that extra pass into the corner for an open 3.
Lafayette looking for its second set of back-to-back wins of the season. Loyola seeks its second road victory of the year. Both teams involved in a jockey for seed for the soon-to-arrive Patriot League tournament. 7 to shoot. In heavy traffic, The foul draw on Lucas Jarrett to the thing from 2015, from when they shocked Bucknell, went on to win the Patriot League tournament.
Yeah, going to be an interesting month here, and we'll see Bucknell tomorrow in Colgate. 1-2 in the league right now.
Walker back on the floor. Kostecka off iron. Good box out down low, but Lafayette wants it more. Jalise. Jalise with a size mismatch. Foul. Complicated. That's the chief reason that Alex Petrie had limited minutes and didn't start in non-league. Took him a while to learn the offense. He's an oddity. He can truly create off the bounce in ways that his teammates can't.
And that's the biggest difference between high school and college.
What a three by Jaworski on the tumble.
I like him. He's another tough, hard-nosed player. Couple turnovers early, comes back, bangs a big three.
Devon Scott. And one! For the Greyhounds since at least 1998. That's as far back as the records went.
You see Loyola picking up full court. Lafayette without really a true point guard, so trying to put some pressure on that backcourt of the Leopards.
Klanuski. One and done. Walker weaves behind the screen. Petrie late to close out. Opportune tap off target. Kostecka does not yield.
I like this team. He's got a young group here. They keep getting experience.
Are the worst in the Patriot League at -3. The youth has met some mistakes and some giveaways.
You know, we spoke about Navy a few minutes ago and what they're doing on the road. They have veteran players, and so does Bucknell. Those are two teams that finding their way up to the top of the rankings of the Patriot League. Veteran players.
Kostecka. Air ball. Before the game today, a three-time Coach of the Year who has claimed 4 championships.
Fun guy to be around. Talk basketball, talk life. Greeted me today with a big smile, said, "Hi, Coach." So he still calls me a coach. I like that.
Once you're a coach, you're always a coach. A fraternity that is quite exclusive.
You know, since the beginning of the game, Walker really hasn't had a lot of clean looks, so Lafayette's tightened that part up defensively.
Chuck Champion hanging and hitting.
Chuck Champion, great name as you mentioned, but boy, great offense here this afternoon as well.
Petrie releases. Rainbow make.
We mentioned that little hitch. He really gets his whole body and his legs into it. That's where the range comes from. Great legs. If you're Loyola, got to push out and defend that three.
And he gets the steal. Knocked out of bounds. Sensational, but more quiet of late. He's got 8 to lead the Greyhounds. Petrie with the ball in his hands, and Klanuski 9 apiece.
This is picked up for both units.
Jalise loses the ball. Blind toss. Power play opportunity. Left to right crossover. Walker with the ball screen. Gets doubled. Hart.
Nice pass, drive, draw two. He commands so much respect, Walker, to the young freshman in rhythm shot.
Now you saw it multiple possessions ago. It feels like those double teams are constantly pressuring Walker. Klanuski wants it. Instead of travel, Petrie steps.
Throw it inside and out, but they turn the ball over too much, especially at home. Tough to win.
Both teams had a hard time in non-league play. Loyola was 2-9. The only Division I win was against Drexel. Deflected pass out of bounds. And they have found more identity in conference play. Champion a little slow on the trigger. Scott screens. Corner wide open. Holcomb. Stafford snares it. Klanuski. No no hesitation. Timeout.
Dangerous when March rolls around.
He had 25 when these teams met last month. But he was outshined by Walker, who had 43, and he gets doubled. Walker flies to the ball in the rim. Takes the harm, rejected down low, and Cherry's got it. Timeout, Lafayette. Petrie back in, out of the timeout. Klanuski a mismatch with Walker. Now picked up by a big and Scott. Muscles him in across the lane. The lead gone for the Greyhounds. A deadlock in Easton. Timer turned off. Rhythm three. Walker off target. Petrie dribbles out the final second. Before fouls put him on the bench 7 minutes in.
I think they need to continue to look inside. They did that early in the game, and that helped them be able to play inside out.
Lafayette, as you highlighted, the Sterling shooting 54% from the field in the first half. But Petrie was 0 for inside the arc. Klanuski dives. Stafford cuts to the cup. Shielding and hitting.
Stafford kind of long and lanky, kind of an unconventional point guard, but nice finish around the rim there.
Out of Pittman High School in South Jersey, longtime power in the small high school ranks. Home of the Crispin brothers. Walker. Klanuski wins it.
And that's what you want if you're Loyola, and for Lafayette, way too good a look for Andre Walker on the perimeter.
Jalise, nice feed. And Hart's.
Local product.
Off the fake, Petrie. Banks it home.
Crafty, isn't he? Knows how to score, nice size. Little mid-range game.
And his first make from inside the arc. That's what Gigi Smith told you he wanted, right?
That's exactly what you want. You don't want him getting straight, long looks at the basket, but that's a dynamic guy who's going to take some hardware home at the end of the year.
Champion off target. Is he your rookie of the year?
Right now he is, and I think his numbers prove it, and got a little way to go here still.
He's matched up again with Walker in the man-to-man. That's been a fun battle to watch. They've almost countered and smothered each other. Walker screened off. He's got a big on a switch. Pops the three. Off iron. Isaiah Hart hasn't quite had rhythm in this game. Attacks Stafford.
It's hard to do, and here you see the full court pressure, ball pressure from Loyola.
Jalise showing he can handle. Jalise against Champion, has the size. And the post moves off the lip. Champion took a shot to the face. He is trailing on the play, clutching at his eye.
Court pressure, I like this for Loyola. Use your speed and quickness.
One program since the start of 95-96. Jim Boeheim, Coach K, Bob McKillop at Davidson, Tom Izzo, and Phil Martelli at St. Joe's.
Some pretty good names in that group.
A lot of Hall of Famers on that list. Staying with the play, lost the basketball. Norton's pocket picked by Stafford. Klanuski. I don't think Gregory even realized what he was doing.
Well, so crafty around the basket, uses his body, creates angles, and that time the shot fake really created the right shooting and scoring angle for him.
Nice extra give by Hart. Gregory pays it off.
Hart and Walker have really created some offense, sharing the basketball, getting into the defense, dribble, drive, and dish for Loyola.
Petrie off the double screen. Klanuski wants it. Fed on the bounce. Establishes the pound while tumbling feeds Stafford. Attacks Hart. Help! Kostecka denies. 4 to shoot. Nice fake. Floater. Drains it.
Playing through the entire possession. Lafayette doesn't panic there.
Petrie right to the rim. Acrobatic finish.
Knows how to score. Saw a little daylight there, and he can finish around the rim.
Dead ball means a media. Gregory. Leopards are on the build. Oh, nice crossover. Klanuski picks it up. Klanuski. You could feel it coming.
Offensive execution been terrific for Fran O'Hanlon and Lafayette as they drop back into the 2-3. Andre Walker's got to be more aggressive offensively.
Rejection down low. Petrie. Out of bounds.
Memories and being around each other, and that's what makes college basketball so great.
A win that still resonates for those here in Easton. Looking for a win today. Would it be the third in 4 games for the Surging Leopards? Trying to draw within a game of 500 in league play. What a poke. Hart on the run. Stafford trailing. Hart connects, and it snaps a 6-0 surge by Lafayette.
Hart's been really good defensively, quick. Young guard for Loyola.
Turnovers piling up, 13 for Lafayette in the game. Jalise, sweet hook.
And another mismatch there. Loyola gets caught in a switch. And Jalise really good in the post, ball faking, taking his time, finishing around the rim.
Now the Leopards, even though they've turned it over so much, they're up 7 because they're almost shooting 60% from the field.
Haven't taken many bad shots. And really since the beginning of the game, they have not turned the ball over, which has been the difference.
Hart, nice feed. Scott off target, follows and one. Owned all time and particularly of late. Began back in the early 1900s, but most of the play since Loyola joined the Patriot 5 years ago and has claimed 6 of the last 7 head-to-head, including last year's quarterfinal matchup in the Patriot League tournament. 3 ball. Unleashed and buried. Stafford from deep.
We haven't seen Stafford do that yet today, but boy, he's got a nice looking stroke from deep. Nice extra pass against that zone. Loyola went to the zone.
Hart, floater, true. And a timeout called timeout. The most harassing defense the Greyhounds have displayed.
I like this pickup. Try to put some pressure on this young guards of Lafayette, see if they can get some more turnovers.
Kostecka fronting it against Jaworski. Now their motion offense only begins in earnest with the shot clock inside of 20.
And that's exactly right. That's what it does. Take time off the clock.
Petrie, the floater off target. Jalise wins it. Klanuski driving. Takes the harm and there's a lot of basketball to go, but the Leopards have claimed a ton of momentum in this game.
Lafayette switching everything out front.
Champion, his first minute since he took that shot to the face. He takes the shot to the rack.
Nice aggressive move. Don't settle for a contested shot.
Rapid, accurate ball movement is incredibly fun to watch.
No dribbles, no wasted dribbles, as I say. They move the basketball, move without the basketball.
Klanowski wants it. Jalise, a little too creative there. Loose on the deck. Klanowski trying to rip it away. Timeout.
In their last 2 wins, scored 93 against Colgate and 81 against Army. So they can put up points. Dangerous team come March.
Klanowski facing opposite Stafford. An eyelash outside the stripe. He misses.
Nice, and since then really hasn't done much. Couple nice passes, but offensively has not been able to get going.
Hart has, though, going right to the rim.
Young point guard from Georgia, fast.
He now leads the Greyhounds with 13. He's only missed 1 of his 6 from the field.
Coach Smith going back down to his recruiting grounds down there.
Played for his dad, Tubby, the University of Georgia. That was Tubby Smith's first year. Was also Gigi's freshman campaign in the SEC. Stafford somehow kept the ball. And a big shot. We'll get
These teams really want this win, and Lafayette at home here, kind of trying to hit their stride. Especially on offense, they've played really well here throughout the game.
Feels like it's time for Walker to heat up. He's off ball on the near wing. Hart. Hit.
Lafayette has not been able to contain him on the dribble, really struggling to guard him. So they're going to have to find a way to handle him in the ball pressure.
Prone to giving the ball away.
They will turn it back over. If they don't, they got a chance to win here this afternoon. Kind of critical time here for Loyola, under 10 minutes. Every possession counts.
Kostecka in the high post has it knocked free. Sweeping to the bucket, Justin Jaworski finishes with a finger roll.
Another good-looking young guard in this Patriot League. Nice finish in transition.
Gigi Smith looking for a spark. As little-used freshman Luke Johnson ready. Ugly free throw line J for Hart.
And that's the one hiccup in Hart's game, that mid-range jump shot.
Kostecka the steal. That's his strength. Hart goes wide. Kostecka cuts cup and draws the foul. Full court pressure.
One of the things this does, put some pressure on the young backcourt of Lafayette, but then they're operating with a short shot clock. They like to move the basketball, take time off.
Jaworski opposite. Stafford denies the screen. Petrie, pretty crossover, dribbles into a double, draws the...
Aggressive play there by the freshman.
Klanowski spinning the face. Extra give, Petrie. 4 points.
Can't say enough about that extra pass by Stafford. Really knows how to play. And this team continuing to gain some strength here and momentum as they're playing well midway through February.
Champion wide open. Can't fall asleep at the wheel.
No, and that's a mistake there. Can't leave him wide open. He can really shoot the 3 as well.
Jaworski. It's raining outside and triples.
I think you're going to see a lot of that. Stafford to Jaworski. Drive and dish, and they go back to a 2-3 zone. You got to know where the shooters are if you're Lafayette.
9 made threes for the Leopards. Champion again. Tries to follow. Loyola ball. And unfortunately, we don't know what that discussion was about. Sideline up. Gigi Smith and Loyola, 1 road victory, 12 road losses this year, but the 1 win came at nearby Lehigh last month in double overtime.
Which is really interesting because I think Lehigh might be playing as well as anybody in the Patriot League right now.
And apparently the issue was there were double technicals given, not just one on the hard infraction with Jalise. It was about what personal preceded the double text. And Kosteka just took a shot to the face. Jalise matched up with Walker, giving up the body, then overplays for a... Already weary, now he's somewhat wounded. Jalise misses the rebound to Gregory, who hasn't been the same consistent spark in the second.
I like that, somewhat wounded. That's a terrific saying. We got to use that throughout the rest of this game. I like that.
Champion, a tough spot. Walker finds his four.
And there he is, rolling back against that zone attack. So good. He can really shoot on the move. Great body control, Andre Walker.
His first points of the second half. He's the second leading scorer in Patriot League play entering this game.
I mentioned in the open, he's a volume scorer. He can put a bunch up really quick, so watch him to continue. Keep looking for opportunities.
Jaworski flips back, extra toss for the shoot. Stout with one on the timer.
No panic, run the shot clock down. Nice offensive execution by the Leopards.
Can Loyola snap into rhythm? Hart floats it over Klanowski, altered by the big fella's
Now,
leg.
it's not going to show up in his stat sheet, but Stafford that time didn't bite and stayed home with Andre Walker, forcing that in-between shot. Terrific defense by Lafayette.
Jalise getting physical, particularly on the offensive end. Jalise misses. Cherry taps it to the shooter, and Jalise nearly stripped, banks it home. That could be a significant swing moment with 5.5 to go.
Yeah, you get the miss that you wanted for Loyola. Got to box out and rebound.
Champion is a poke free. Resets. What a hit!
Worst case scenario, you just give them a short shot clock to operate with.
Champion, though, misses at the line. Double team comes. Jalise, the wise hold, the late look to Jaworski. 5 minutes. Klanowski able to regather, and a foul. This at this stage particularly is offense defense versus rest.
A little bit of rest right now, and I think with Klanowski, anytime you can buy him a minute, especially on the defensive end, you want to do that because Fran O'Hanlon wants him in the game at the end on offense.
Different defense here.
Little 1-3-1 look, they change again, and there they get the turnover.
4 regular season games on the road. It starts Wednesday at Navy. Still looking for their first road victory in conference play. But here, with the luxury of being at home, they have owned the second half over the visiting Greyhounds.
Well, that would be the place to get it. For some reason, Navy doesn't win at home. They're 0-4 in the last 4 at home, and they've won 5 in a row on the road.
Double team overplay. Stafford fights through it. Nice bounce pass. Klanowski swoops to the rim.
That's basketball, folks. Pass it, catch it, score it. Terrific job by Lafayette.
And Walker got a little too aggressive pressure. Double team. And the steal! Lay it home!
This is where Loyola has the advantage. Quickness, toughness on defense.
Walker got a little too physical.
Interesting look here. 1-3-1. And let's not forget, Petrie's been out of the game for a while. They're dynamic freshmen, so nice job by... never want to bail them out. Before we did the promo there, you never want to bail out the other team by fouling.
Walker. If Loyola is going to have a chance, they need Walker to emerge, right?
He has to keep shooting the basketball. Then they have to play through a whole possession here on defense.
Drop step into the contact. Petrie knew he wouldn't hit the shot. And the hockey style switches also include the hockey-like intensity of their minutes on the floor. Walker sees the new D. Stepping back. Hard cut. Leopards began Patriot League play 2-1. They lost in overtime to the overwhelming favorite, reigning champ Bucknell. had started a spiral, losses in 5 straight, 6 of 7. But they're on the rise of late. Gregory puts it home. Timeout.
Like the way they're playing, the Mountain Hawks.
The good doctor, Brett Reed, Lehigh, a major, long-time, historic rival of Lafayette. What?
Time and score now. Take care of the basketball. Don't turn it over. Make free throws. Walk away with a home win if you're Lafayette.
Walker took a shot to the chops. Petrie was a great crossover. Draws it. Coach Randall Hanlon has employed consistently late in the second half.
Yeah, this 1-3-1's been great. And see another steal there for Lafayette.
Take some air out of the ball here.
Pass it, don't dribble it. Go meet the pass, as I always used to say.
Stafford asks for the screen. The double comes. Ding dong. The pass met.
I'll tell you what, Justin Jaworski's been tremendous here in the second half. Offensively, passing, hustle.
Champion, short. Nice pass and a wise dribble out.
Time and score now. Value the basketball. Run the shot clock down. See if you can get to the foul line.
Kostecka the steal. Nice, no look. Hard misses. Remember that last time out, Lafayette enjoyed its biggest win against a Division I foe in 2.5 years. Routed Army 81-54. They're on pace to have a similar kind of game here with a minute to go.
Going to put up close to 90 again today, so their offense starting to click on all cylinders.
Jaworski deep. And the miscommunication, Walker barely tracks it down. Seconds eroding. You can feel the frustration represented on his face. The surging Lafayette Leopards, their fans come to their feet.
Nice crowd here on hand, early tip-off time. Tell you what, this team deserves a lot of credit. They are getting better every day.
Randall Hanlon has the sport coat ready, and he waves to Jaworski, don't shoot. Let the shot clock go down. Take the turnover. Classy move.
Nothing but class. That guy is just one of the best, true ambassador of the game, and give him a lot of credit. Battled through a couple tough seasons. They've got some nice young players here.
Finished in last or tied for last the last couple of years. Walker floats it home. Chance to journey up the standings. The left